meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides come in with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout, because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
Buddy up. 41 Mike. Hey, come on now, come on now. Check. Crouch.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
56. Check 56. Yeah.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
56. Mike's 56. I smell fear now.
On third down, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
56 to Mike, boy. 56.
From the 44, Jackson. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line. That's it. 56, Mike, 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
And the sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 5.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And send this one away.
The Texans take over. Let's go, baby. At their own 25-yard line. '56. 56, right there, 56.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 56 to Mike. 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Now Allen steps away to his left. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Allen off the play fake. Completes this to Waring. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, box truck.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Touchdown, Chicago, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Bears push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throw, it's Allen. Green brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41.
56, the mark, 56. Check 56. Check 37. Check 37. Protein spill.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56.
Allen now operating from the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Mike, 56.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
56. Check 56. Squeeze down the room. 56 is the mic.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. With a catch made by Hopkins. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run here with Balaj. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, dude.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This time Jackson will throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he completes it to Hunt. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. As Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before half for Allen. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55 as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They run again with Hunt. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson got his man. It's Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. That one is caught by Hunt.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Check, 41. You. 41's the mic. I'm scared. Mike 41.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14 yards. That's good for the Texans.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Check 31. Check 31. Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
Hey, home.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the 2nd half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Is Hunt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Let's go, let's bring it, let's bring it.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. As Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
56, check 56. Here we go, here we go. Hey, march in, march in.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on 4th turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw is Allen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's back to throw. And that's complete. It's Green here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Allen now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got the first down inside the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard with time running out as they are now an extra point away from perhaps stealing one here in the final minute. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Come on. You better bring it. Mike 56. Mike 56.
One last shot for Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.